Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing a beginner's guide to Green Arrow. Brief history of Green Arrow. Green Arrow's real name is Oliver Queen, and originally he was a man of fortune and privilege. However, due to an accident, he became marooned on an island all alone. Having only a bow and a couple of arrows he fashioned, he had to learn how to survive, using the bow as his main tool of survival, not just for hunting, but for various other tasks. Eventually, once he gets off the island, he dons a mask and becomes the vigilante/hero Green Arrow, using his bow and arrows as tools to stop criminals and evil. During his time as Green Arrow, he brings in several different sidekicks known as Speedies, and also develops a romantic relationship with fellow superhero Black Canary. At one point in his life, he loses all of his fortune and his money and becomes a man of the people, of the common day man, rather than a superhero going off fighting against supervillains. Green Arrow is most notable for being the first new member to the Justice League of America. After the formation of the Justice League by its founding members, it is eventually reaching out to newer members, and Green Arrow was the first of these. Personality. Oliver Queen has a very passionate personality, and if there was one word to describe him, it would be passionate. He's headstrong, very emotional, and quick to act, which can work in his advantage and in his disadvantage. Several times he has gotten into conflicts with various different people in the superhero community, most notably his love interest Black Canary, Hawkman, and Batman. However, despite all these faults that he may have for being overly passionate and somewhat faulty as a character, he always strives to better himself and to prove himself as a good individual. Powers and abilities. Green Arrow's powers and abilities as such. He has no particular superpowers, however he's an incredible marksman, probably the best in the DC universe, skilled with a bow, and almost always able to hit a target. He's also a skilled hand-to-hand combatant, not quite to the level of some of the higher-end people like Dick Grayson, Bruce Wayne, Black Canary, Lady Shiva, but he can hold his own and fight. He's athletic, and he's also able to fly planes, seeing that he does have his aeroplane. Going into Green Arrow, what to expect. Green Arrow is a comic that probably is going to be very character focused. It's going to be focused on Oliver Queen, who is a very faulty character, but a character that grows, and the reader can grow with them. He's a very passionate character too, and that is definitely seen in his comic. You're going to get a lot more street level crime, seeing that although he is a superhero, he doesn't quite have the unique, colorful supervillains that, say, the Flash, Batman, or Superman has. Probably the most colorful supervillain that he has is probably Merlin the Archer. But his comics will be comics that are more based in street level crime, dealing with a lot of realistic crime issues. Gang members, drugs, and also dealing with a lot of political issues too, seeing that Green Arrow is a very politically savvy character, once being the mayor of Star City. If you enjoy characters who are faulty, but are characters that are brimming with emotion and that have a cool concept, which Green Arrow does have a very cool concept, you will probably enjoy his comic. Like I said multiple times beforehand, he's a very emotional and a very passionate character, which is one of his strongest suits and one of his downfalls, which brings a great level of characterization and development for him. He has a unique and interesting concept in his trick arrows, and he is just overall a cool looking character. So if any of this sounds appealing to you, then you will probably enjoy Green Arrow. With that said, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.